Yeah, you know what though? So far so bad, you know? Everything is everything, and everything's gonna be alright, you know? You know what though? Yeah. No man is an island, life is in the beach. No clouds with silver linings and no streets paved with gold. No great expectations, no inherited wealth. No businesses owned by my dad, still I ain't done too bad though. I collide with my demons, them like high-speed trains on single lanes. Enjoy this while it lasts, cause it can bring you pain. If you're into fame, fast life, champagne. Fast women who blow fortunes on cocaine, you're in the wrong game. I used to claim benefits every fortnight. Do some part-time cashing anchos for couple scores in stores where the managers were always white, the customers were always right, and employees always fight. In spite of the madness, man still add some jokes. Checking girls in my tight black strides and long coats, lean shoes, cheap dicky bow ties, name badges and paper hats. To make man favor some major brass, but that's all in the past tense now. I'm past that, I'm on the fast track to success with dark rap since me and my boy that now owns the real McCoy said frick the glitzy ritzy shit and the Savoy, let's go all out. But then we had the fallout on the minor, so he became a proprietor, I became a rhymer. Now I'm accomplishing, he ain't done too bad. I sometimes reminisce and wonder what it may be and perhaps. You know what though, I never had no big record deal. Still no matter what I feel, I ain't done too bad. I never had no billboard poster or personal chauffeur on the road. You know what though, I ain't done too bad. I've had a few singles, one LP on the streets, one classic on release. I ain't done too bad. You know what though, I get love where it counts, get respect where it counts. Done shows X amount, I ain't done too bad. Well, a material in the material world, set to materialize, appearing before you realize I'm out of this world. Not on top, run of the mill, I'm one in the mill, still coming strong with a skill, nil by mouth, no silver spoon. I never had my own room till the 17th of June. When I turned 17, I moved out, thought I was the boom, the golden child, shining star, sun and the moon. I soon got brought back down to earth, some fool called me a coon, started making monkey noises imitating baboons. I had to defend it, so man got brushed like a broom, put some lumps on his face like cheap imitation perfume. Moved from Edgbaston to Hume, then from Hume to Ealing, then to a Southeast London flat with no holes in the ceilings. I had a second-hand mattress, second-hand TV set, second-hand tape deck that chewed up enough cassettes. Yep, life these days is mental, total strangers walking up to compliment you, ladies and gentlemen too. I ain't done too bad for a local lad who started spitting properly after listening to Money Man. Ever since the number man rinsed the demos on the show, it's been on top. It seems longer than 4 years ago when I first came with that raggo, relentless flow. First UK hip-hop act to pick up a mobile, first to release tracks back to back with video, first to distress radio and go in the city gold. One of the first to rock the carnival 2 years in a row, and I've yatties dashing panties on stage like I'm Tom Jones. You know what though, I never had no big record deal. Still no matter what I feel, I ain't done too bad. I never had no billboard poster or personal chauffeur on the road. You know what though, I ain't done too bad. I've had a few singles, one LP on the streets, one classic on release. I ain't done too bad. You know what though, I get love where it counts, get respect where it counts. Done shows X amount, I ain't done too bad. I'm a struggling man like Jimmy Cliff. Most Simeon wanna give me spliffs, so put me on the guest list. It's bare love I get. Enough brothers always touch fist. Chris sisters wanna kiss and wish me enough success, but there's always a couple red-eyed idiots that wanna diss on the battling tip, talking their aggy man shit. The bad mind is actively working overtime. Can't get a proper order back there looking to grind. I know from outside looking in, you probably think we're living lovely. Seeing me and Shawnee T on flavor made you grudge me. Plus your girl starting to tell you about how she loves me and she ain't feeling your fuckeries, cause you're utterly butterly. To tell the truth, you're an ungood looking youth, but that's irrelevant. Even if your head looks like an elephant's rear end and appearance is only skin deep, though I can see your nasty mash mouth when you're skin teeth. So why bring beef to a veggie, huh? Why you always edgy, huh? Why you acting like that 20 pence dread beggy, huh? Why is it every time I see you, you're on some petty, immature long thing like Pizza Hut tagliatelle? Just let it rest, dread, kill it dead. Man, you couldn't present me with Trouble Star, your name ain't Big Ted. Why you tracking it? Is your man fighting my whip bread? Or you wanna be the next Notorious, cause Big's dead? You know what though, I never had no big record deal. Still no matter what I feel, I ain't done too bad. I never had no billboard poster or personal chauffeur on the road. You know what though, I ain't done too bad. I've had a few singles, one LP On the streets, one classic unreleased. I ain't done too bad. You know what though, I get love where it counts, get respect where it counts. Done shows X amount, I ain't done too bad. So far so bad, we ain't done too bad. All the mans out of the rut and they ain't done too bad. Shawnee T, I mean this, he ain't done too bad. Chubby kids, Big Ted, you ain't done too bad. MC Ty, Shorty Blitz, they ain't done too bad. All the man out of the Ville ain't done too bad. Yeah, you know, ha. You know what though? We ain't done too bad, yeah.